You have been attending breakthrough programs every week, sowing seeds, sitting in morning prayer sessions, believing the next program will finally unlock your finances. There is a name for what that habit is doing. Proverbs 28:19 says, "Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty." Plain meaning, God called miracle seeking without work chasing fantasies and said it leads to poverty. The Bible named this before Nigeria built a culture around it. Back when Nigeria's prosperity gospel first took hold, the promise was simple. Faith, seeds, and prayers would open every door. But here is what changed. In 2026, Business Day reporters found prayer grounds filling by 8 a.m. on weekdays, while offices went understaffed. A researcher in Ibadan put it plainly, "Time is capital. I spent mine chasing signs instead of building professional skills." The Bible described this consequence long before it became a culture. If this is landing close to home, press like right now. It takes 1 second and puts this conversation in front of more Nigerians who need to hear it. Let us keep going. So why does attending breakthrough programs feel like a financial strategy? Here is the answer. When the economy is broken and options feel blocked, prayer becomes the only resource that feels free. Hope is not wrong, but chasing signs without a plan does not build skills, write plans, or close clients. A woman in that same Ibadan study eventually realized chasing signs was not faith. It was fear wearing the language of faith. Here is what this pattern is quietly promising you, that God will bypass the process entirely, that strong enough faith produces outcomes without building. But the Bible never promised that. James 2:17 says, "Faith by itself, if not accompanied by action, is dead." Plain meaning, your prayer is not wasted, but faith without a plan is not faith. It is wishful thinking wrapped in holy language. The seed offering and the empty field cannot both be your strategy. So what do? First pray, but with a specific request, not breakthrough. Pray for the specific skill, the specific business, the specific next step God is asking you to take this week. Second, plan. Open a notebook alongside your Bible. Write the one thing you are building, not praying about but building. Third, act. Give the breakthrough program 1 hour. Reserve 4 hours for your field, your skill, your income stream. God bless the work of people's hands, not just their attendance. Imagine standing one day before God and pointing not just to services attended, but to something you built in His name. A business that fed your family, your community served by a skill you deliberately built, an income stream that let you give, not just receive, faithful in the field, present in the temple. That is not choosing between God and money. The Bible calls it stewardship, and stewardship is the only wealth God promises to multiply. Before you close this video, do one thing. Tell me in the comments how many hours a week you spend in breakthrough programs versus actually building something. Be specific. For example, 5 hours a week in prayer meetings and 0 hours working on my skill. Or 3 hours sowing offerings and 1 hour working on my client list. Name yours. Naming the ratio changes the ratio. Drop it below. I read everyone. Pray, plan, and act. We move.